So I'm just making a video for January 17th, Friday, 2025. NASDAQ daily time frame. We're inside of this daily CB premium high, which is also a daily fair value gap. We use it as support to blast off higher. Daily inversion fair value gap right there. 1 hour regular trading hours view. January 3rd, Friday opening range gap high. Upper quadrant, middle, lower quadrant, low. That's what's referenced. So when Friday 17th, when it opened up with this big gap higher. And knowing that we had such a large gap higher, ICT teaches us that it's most likely not going to get filled in the first day of the gap opening. So I can anticipate that it's going to want to go up a little bit higher and not want to come down. So we have price dancing around the opening range gap from Friday to January the 3rd. 1 hour time frame, 1 hour busy premium high, institutional order flow entry drill expansion up higher into the 50% of this opening range gap, and then eventually, well, yeah, so into the upper quadrant. So I'll come to the lower time frame, make it easier to see. So opening range gap. So this is actually prior to the 9:30 a.m. opening, but we did tap the upper quadrant of the opening range gap prior to 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time opening, but nonetheless, 5-minute time frame. This white line is the opening range gap for Friday itself. So January 3rd, opening range gap is orange, and this Friday opening range gap is white. So we opened, and then we made our way down to the upper quadrant, and then we tapped into the 1 hour BTC premium high right there. Institutional order flow entry drill expansion up higher into the opening range gap high right there. And then just real quick onto the 5-minute time frame, opened, and then we made our way down, and then we closed to the upper quadrant of the opening range gap, taking out sell side liquidity right there. 1 hour, basically 1 hour fair value gap tap, institutional order flow entry drill, leaving a 5-minute fair value gap coming up higher into the upper quadrant or into the consequent encroachment of the Friday open range gap. So the 50% of it is what we came up into here, and then eventually we made our way almost back into the upper quadrant of it. But on the 1 minute time frame, I just want to kind of really quickly show price opened up, dropped down, okay, tapped into the upper quadrant of the Friday, the 17th opening range gap, dance around a little bit inside of here, this kind of this level. Friday's first presented fair value gap, and then we came down into the 1 hour BTC premium high level right there for 1 minute institutional or 1 hour institutional order flow entry drill expansion. There's a fair value gap right there. 5-minute fair value gap, like I showed you guys, 1 minute fair value gap right there. And then, so this was pretty much Friday's price action. Real quick, it's just a quick little video in a nutshell. I'm going to try to be posting every single day after the trading day is over. That way I can just have it done as a high quality video. But I guess since I'm already here, might as well kind of just really do this on the fly. I would probably do something like mark up this busy and I would have it drawn out in time. And I could see that, okay, great. It's using it as, a support level. Um, and then obviously when we come down into the 5-minute time frame, that same BC on the 1 minute I drew out in time is in line with the 5-minute fair value gap right there, which is super nice to see. I'm obviously just doing this on the fly. So you know, let's see what else we're doing here. Um, yeah, there's another kind of I'm obviously just really doing this on the fly. I'm just trying to see something here. Just going to see maybe perhaps I would probably have maybe like this 1 minute BC would be really kind of a good thing to have and point out. Um, And if you see it in line with the 5-minute time frame, fair value gap right there. So, I'm just marking up key levels that my eye latches onto. I'll just kind of leave it at that. I don't want to make this video too much, but I would say this 15-minute BISI right here. Okay, this 15-minute inversion fair value gap. That one I just marked up right there is used as resistance to kind of push price down. So I'd have that marked up and I just see the sensitivity off of it after, and then we broke below market structure here. 1 minute fair value gap right there, institutional order flow entry drill, displacement, quick little move, and we came back up and then boom. So that's pretty much it. Cheers.